I just want to return back to Turnbull visiting the Japanese PM visiting Turnbull and them having a discussion, and the fact that I'm sure it's not just those two, but they're an example of where they've been getting together, these leaders, and just trying to figure out how are they going to react to things. One example, though, is I find China's response to a lot of Trump's recent rhetoric to be quite muted. Like they're not wanting to obviously instigate anything further, but obviously Trump's going there. His Rex Tillerson was out there saying that they shouldn't be making those fake islands out in the South China Sea or wherever it is, and they should be brought to account for it. And China's like saying, yeah, well, we'll sort that out later. This is all just we try to work out all these issues with each other, that kind of thing. And I find that an interesting response as well, because in some ways China can have an unpredictable response to things, and but they seem to be in a way being the grown up in the conversation between themselves and him, I guess. I don't know if you'd want to say the whole country against China, but maybe it's just Trump against China.
Well, look, I think it's impossible to tell. I mean, Trump's obviously put people into positions, and the media's whipping up a huge frenzy about what he might do next. And he has said some things such as the Trans-Pacific Trade Agreement, is on the way out and all that sort of thing, which you kind of wish he wouldn't probably say until he was actually president.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's actually going to happen will be another matter. But this constant trialing of Trump before we've actually seen any of him is creating a lot of this angst. Maybe he won't be as bad. Maybe he won't be able to do some of the things that he's saying that don't sound good. But we still haven't seen what he's going to do. And I would have thought as a businessman, really he can talk tough. And, he typically, in terms of the sorts of negotiations that he does, talking tough is, where you have to start. But I don't think he's the sort of guy that wants to accumulate enemies. So who knows? Who knows what the administration will actually be once it's in? I think the media cycle is just hating Trump at the moment.
Yeah.
And maybe there's plenty of things to talk about in terms of him, but as president, we still haven't seen what any of that means yet.